YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Today we are here on Madden and we got an electric one today. The LA Rams. Their offense is scary, man. Defense doesn't have like a lot of star power. Obviously Jared Verse, a young up and coming star. But we'll have to see what they have here. As you can see, the standings, the Jets moved to 3-0, which we talked about last week, which is hilarious. We're 3-0, which is kind of wild. Yeah, so a lot of interesting things. As you see here, Jonathan Taylor is leading the league in rushing. He also has 59 attempts. Mixon's not far behind with 52, so I don't feel too bad, right? But that's the only person that we see on the board here. So, big thing, players to negotiate. We talked about last week. The players that the only other players really that I'm looking to kind of extend are the tight ends. So I guess I could just do it this way so you can see both of them. These two. Jelani Woods is 26, but he's a normal dev. He wants 2 years, $7 million. I just don't know if he's gonna progress enough to make that worth it, right? Where Mo Alley Cox wants 1 year for $5 million, right? So it is more expensive, but that's only on the books for 1 year. So I'm really struggling to figure out which one to re-sign. The only thing with like Mo Alley Cox, right, is if I extend him, he might retire. So we might be in an interesting position. The other option is I let both of them walk and we target a tight end in free agency and or the draft. So we're gonna let this kind of ride a little bit, see which one is more productive. It's probably gonna be Mo Alley Cox because he's tight end number 2, but we will have to see kind of like how he feels towards the end of the year, if he retires or not. So hopping into the workouts, we still have the same 3 here, so I will hop in here and do these. If we get a dev trait, you will see. Game time. As you can see up here, Stephen Womack will not be on the field today, so we have a very, very deep corner 3 that is going to be on the field. So we will see how that transpires here this week against a pretty high-powered Rams offense.
Ready, set.
Offense gets to start on the field this week on the road in LA. Oh my God, what a horrible throw. I mean, bad decision maybe, but the throw made it even worse. Thought we were going to be able to fit it. And I don't really do this very often, right? But I thought we were going to be able to fit it right in this gap right here. He's going to outrun this linebacker, right, and get it into this area right here. I don't know if the pressure causes a throw, which very well could be, but he also didn't outrun this linebacker. So what a horrible start. Absolute horrible start on the road. Unbelievable. But here we go. Defense gotta step up. Zaire Franklin in the backfield, tackle for loss. We've been mentioning the aggressiveness of our linebackers in the run game especially, as Kenny Moore is going to bring down the receiver, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. No Cooper Kupp, but they got Devontae Adams. So, can we go make that tackle? We can't, but we rally fast enough. It is 4th and 1. The defense comes up absolutely huge and holding them to a field goal in this situation. Absolutely insane work by the defense. The Rams are 0-3. I didn't even know that or realize that. I think they were in the weekly recap the last episode, but I just didn't remember. So the Bills dropped to 1-3. Saints are 3-1 with their debacle of a quarterback situation. All right, offense back on the field. We're gonna go to Old Faithful, and that should have been a touchdown. What was Josh Downs doing? All he had to do was touch him. Jared Verse causing issues. Sorry, not Raymond. What's the guy on the right? Allen. Braden Allen. Just an absolute poor attempt to keep Richardson up. And I'm pretty sure we had the look we wanted to. So now we're sitting at a 3rd and 16 after the explosive run play on 1st down. We're going to get it out to Josh Downs, and he's going to be short. 4th and 6. Is this a go for it situation? We can burn a timeout if we don't really like our look. But I think I do, actually. Anthony Richardson's going to try to screw it before he's going to be short. We're going to turn it over. So, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Here on the road. Obviously not a great start, but can the defense again come up with a stop? Nelson Aguilar is here too, huh? Is that like a real life thing, or is that just a game thing? I'm not sure. 2nd and 7. Devontae Adams. Or is that Nakua? That's Puka. Puka Nakua with the catch. This offense is absolutely stacked. Especially in the receiving core. Devontae Adams, Puka Nakua. I guess Nelson Aguilar is probably not like considered stack, right? But Tutu Atwell, a young player that they're really producing. Devontae Adams with the catch. Who is number 40, and what is he doing way out there? Who's Jones? Little screen pass. Great job by Charlie's. I gotta check my corner depth chart because I would much rather have Wally from Minnesota out there. Drive on that. What a play. Tre'Davious Ward drives on it, makes him drop the ball. So nice pass break up there. Brings up 3rd and 12. See what they come up with here for a play on 3rd and 12. Continue to run with that. Come up, make the tackle. Great job again by the defense. One of the reasons why we can take the chances of going for it just on the other side of the 50, right, is our defense is able to stand tall, bend but not break on that situation, right? First down. JT nowhere really to go. You know, the more that I think about it, he hasn't had like a game where he has a bunch of touches, right? It's been right around, the first game was like 18. Last week, 25, as Warren's running away from the linebacker. And that's the linebacker that Alec couldn't run away from, so that's interesting. First and 10. We're just going to roll out here with Anthony Richardson. Use his legs. Puts the ball on the ground. Thankfully, it rolls out of bounds. Good Lord. Back to JT. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to pick up the first down. So JT doing the work here. He's being efficient. You would think with how efficient he is and how much we run the ball, it would be, you know, more effective with play action, but it just doesn't seem like that's the case. That time they do a good job of coming up and stacking over the tight end and making sure that we are not able to pick up the first down. So that brings up third down. Under pressure. I love this call. I love it. Come on. Anthony Richardson with the keep on the read option. He's going to get the first down and down to the 3-yard line. So early going here. Going for it twice on fourth down. JT is going to put his foot in the ground and get into the end zone. TD for JT. Touchdown, Colts, and we are on the verge of taking the lead. 2 turnovers here early, and we're still able to hold them to 2 field goals. Next drive, we're down into the end zone, and we're set to take the lead here. So, great job all around, really. Making sure that we don't, Tampa put up 41 against the Eagles. That we don't kind of lose confidence in the fact that we are, we're turning it over, right? We're being ultra aggressive. We go for it again on fourth down there. And that's just kind of the identity that Chief Tummy Tuck brings to the squad. So it's a very interesting style, but it's one that we're going to really buy into. Play action. Oh no, I didn't see the running back sneak out. That was my guy. I was covering other things and he just snuck out after that. That's tough. Alright, can we generate pressure here? We haven't really been able to. Darius Ward. Alright. Can't tackle Devontae Adams, apparently. All right, here we go. You can just continue to bend and not break. Give me that. Charlie's with the interception. Matthew Stafford with a mistake. Trying to get it to Aguilar. And Charlie's continues the great start to the year with an interception. So Now we got a pick on Stafford. So an interception for each of the quarterbacks. Why was he unblocked? Don't understand. Josh Downs, we missed him last week in the slot. Picks up the first down. We're going to go kind of take a deep shot here. See if we can give Pittman a chance here. He does get shucked, and what a catch. Michael Pittman Jr. What a catch there. It seems in Madden, right? You just don't get that separation that you would like in college football. So throwing those is kind of tough. Jared Verse. I mean, we run it to the other side. We might still be running with downs. What a great play by him. I mean, nothing that we can really do about it. Tyler Warren gets out there. That's going to be yet another big play on a read option. But he gets hung up by the read man, so we're not able to capitalize. We're going to hit downs, pick up 7 yards, and we're going to settle for a field goal. So, not ideal, obviously, right? Feel like we lost. I missed the field goal. Oh, my Lord. All right, well, still 7-10. That is just not ideal at all. Seam shot to Puka, touchdown. What were we in there, man? All right. Don't know where the safety was, but the Rams, one play, touchdown. Take the momentum with the missed field goal, go 74 yards. What a game of just bad things to start. Interception on the very first play. Turnover on downs the next possession. Oh goodness, I thought that was another pick. Not the look that we wanted, but Alec Pierce not able to bring it in. Gonna go right back to him though. Makes the catch. Makes a great spin move to avoid the defender, and then he fumbles. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just a very less than ideal start to this game. First quarter. Stafford has 175 yards passing in the first quarter. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Blue 60. Great job there. Kyron Williams does not get the first down. Nick Cross comes up, makes the tackle. A good young safety. Cam Bynum back there with him as well. And they go back to him, and Grover Stewart with the stop. It is 4th and 5, and Sean McVay says, you know what? We'll one-up you with this aggressiveness. We'll go for it on 4th down as well. And we get home. Jalen Charles got an interception earlier, now a sack on Stafford, and we get the ball back. Here we go. Come on, we gotta score here. Wait for Pittman to get across the field. We have to slide out of the pocket a little bit. But great job by Anthony Richardson keeping his eyes down the field. Not panicking. What a play. That's a one thing I have noticed here on All Madden. Is it seems like the linebackers, no matter against who, are so fast. Like JT is probably faster than that linebacker, right? But there is no way we were outrunning him, which doesn't make sense. So, Mo Alley Cox going to make the catch. I'm still pondering to re-sign him. Obviously, he's been a Colt, I think, his entire career. A big-bodied guy that blocks well. The only he's 31, right? So is he going to retire? Jelani Woods, little less willing to block. I don't know. We're not kicking the field goal, especially after the last time. JT is going to fight. Did he get it? He did. Thank goodness. That time I was just giving it no matter what. Jared Verse, yep. We are getting absolutely destroyed in any type of play action because we can't keep Jared Verse in check. Anthony Richardson using his legs here. Oh, Josh Downs again, man. Anthony Richardson with 81 yards rushing at this point. God, that should have been so much more. Just hold your block. We're going to bring him across. Tyler Warren on a crosser. We're going to get inside the 10. It's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 7-13 here. Second, in a pretty fast-moving second quarter. Seems a little bit more like a football game, not a turnover fest, as JT gets ran out of bounds. Again, just seems like very fast defenders for no reason.
19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Josh Downs, wide open, touchdown, Colts. And the gritty. I don't know how to do a different celebration. It's kind of crazy. Kick is up, kick is good. Take the lead 14-13 here. Under 2 minutes to play. A 5-minute drive. Covering 53 yards. So, great job settling down by the offense, especially after the missed field goal and then the one play shot that the defense gave up, right? So, it's almost like a sudden change situation. Puka 4 for 108 and that touchdown. I mean, just really a breakdown in coverage. So, oh wait, that was the possession before. We had turnover on down, right? Kyron Williams, Zaire Franklin busts through, gets hands on him first. Then Lot 2 finishes the play. We do have a young edge that we just can't find a place to get on the field. As we get home, Grover Stewart yet again. His stock keeps rising, which might help us in the long run with a trade package. Because we're trying to get cheaper on the D-line. We have two tackles that are making a lot of money. Puka's wide open again. And so wasn't Devontae Adams. So it's 4th down. We're going to call timeout. We're going to try to get some points here. They're making a lot of money, so really just trying to wiggle room some cap space by offloading either Grover Stewart or Buckner. Obviously, both of them being in the 90s overalls really makes that difficult to make that decision. Both of them are about the same age. Grover Stewart's 30, Buckner's 31. So it's a decision that we need to definitely think about and not take lightly. So Pittman, we've been really trying to get him the ball a little bit more. Just got to throw this away. 19 seconds left. Obviously, he's our receiver 1. Ideally, we would get a solid receiver 1 with the trade package here eventually. I like Pittman as a 2 in the game especially. In real life, he does wide receiver 1 things, but in the game, it's tougher for him to do that. Can we not get sacked? Just 9 seconds. We really need Alec Pierce to win this to the outside. He does. Almost another interception. So now we're going to just take a shot. We're going to give Pittman a chance here, I think. Just let him get to the end zone. I didn't trust our O-line. So 14-13 is going to be the score here at half. The Rams do get the ball here to start the second half, and I skipped the halftime report again. I thought I had it down last week. Last episode was fine. Didn't skip it. This episode, not so much. I apologize for that. I'm just used to trying to get through it is really all that it is. I really like the addition of those things, right? Could they focus a little bit more on gameplay stuff and bugs? Probably, as Cam Bynum gets into the backfield, but I do like those extra things that it makes it a little more inclusive, right? RPO, Nelson Aguilar makes the catch, 3rd and 9. Can the defense get off the field yet again? They have been playing really well outside of the Nakua. And we can't make the tackle. Golly. The Nakua touchdown. They've been playing super well. I mean, first possession especially, get put in that spot just outside the 20, I think. As they pitch it to Kyron Williams. Again, Bynum comes up and makes a tackle in the backfield. So they have the sudden change to start the game after the first play, right? They hold them to the field goal. Go for it on 4th down. Again, same situation. They have a short field, and they're able to. Is that Charlie's again? Let's go. They were able to hold to a field goal. So instead of 14-0 or 10-0, it was 6-0. We were able to take the lead. Not able to get there. Too much talking. No, I'm just kidding. It just got sucked up a little bit too far. Zaire Franklin's going to get picked up. Kyron Williams is going to finally find some space to run. That's really his first big run of the day. So we've been doing a really good job in the run game. Less than ideal in the pass game, I would say. As Kenny Moore, I don't know if he really did much. But we get a drop from Devontae Adams, which you don't see very often, so we'll take it. This is a screen pass, and DeForest Buckner gets out there. Nick Cross also read that really well, and he was flying there. He just kind of got picked up by a couple blockers. And it's 3rd and 13. Kyron Williams looks like he's about to pass out on the field, so they're going to get it out to Devontae. He's going to step out of bounds. 4th and 3, and it looks like they're going to line up to go for it. Interesting. We're going to bring some pressure, too. Cam Bynum needs to get up on the tight end, though. Kenny Moore gets beat by Puka Nacua, and that is going to be a 1st down. So they convert on a 4th down and 6-5, something like that. They're going to throw it out to the tight end. He is going to drop, but this time is that Tyler Higbee, and that's Charlie's again. This kid is everywhere. 23 years old. I'm pretty sure got a dev up trade. We saw that it was a dev upgrade last week after the linebacker storyline thing. So he went from normal to star, and he's playing like a star today. He might, can we not? Nelson Aguilar finds the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. They're going to go for 2. I just don't know. We can't play zone because Stafford's picking it apart. We can't play man because they just can't guard it on slants and different things. As DeForest Buckner gets the sack in the 2-point conversion. And it's going to stay 14-19. I don't know what that was, but we're going to start at the 21. 5 minutes left here in the third. We've outgained them today as JT finds space. He has been very effective for the most part today, which he has been pretty much all year, right? He just cannot protect. Like, how are we supposed to get play action and get benefit from running the ball so well if we cannot hold up in pass pro? JT, what a catch. Absolute catch right there.
Okay, ready?
All right, we're going to run this now away from Jared Verse, and we're going to see if we can really.
70.
Nope, we can't because he's unblocked. Why is he unblocked? Okay, well, that play just doesn't work, I guess. Alec Pierce, do something. He's not, but Pittman's going to work across the field. Good throw on the run there by Anthony Richardson. And pick up the first down. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Let's go.
Mo Alley Cox wide open on the crosser. Our receivers are abysmal at blocking down the field. Good Lord Almighty. Absolutely horrendous.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A high throw on a crosser is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. But Pittman comes down with it. Sure-handed Pittman. 2nd and 5. I want to run a screen, but JT's dying. We're going to stay to it anyway. They blitz. We get guys out in front. We get chased down from
Ready, ready.
These DNs are problems.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Khalil Herbert finds the end zone, lets the blockers do their thing, finds the gap, and explodes through it. We go ahead and take the lead. Now it's our turn to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. We're going to keep JT in here. We should be able to find or work open. Can we get there? It says that didn't he reach across? Apparently not. So we score at the end of the very end of the third quarter. It is 20-19 here in LA. An absolute kind of a scintillating game, kind of back and forth. We've had our turnovers, they've had their turnovers, right? They've been aggressive, we've been aggressive, so it's been super fun, actually. Obviously, the turnovers are not fun, but is that Ben Skaranek at fullback? Zaire Franklin comes up, makes a tackle after a gain of 1. Again, Tyron Williams really hasn't hurt us much, which is an interesting thing because last week we got absolutely torched by Tony Pollard. So, Quiddy Pay gets in the backfield, makes a tackle, loss of 1 yard. and it is 3rd and 10. So can the defense get off? We've been getting them into these situations, right? And we just haven't been able to get off the field. This time we're going to Charlie's with another pass breakup. This kid is everywhere today. Has a pick, has a sack, has a couple pass breakups, a couple TFLs. I mean, he has been just all over the place. What is happening? All right, here we go. We're going to take a shot here to start. Can we get the protection is the question. Nobody was open. So we got the protection. Got the protection that time. Just nobody was open. Nothing I felt comfortable with letting loose. So we just throw it away. Live to see another day. And then we get a tackle for loss. So now all of a sudden we're at 3rd and 11. We haven't been taking a whole lot of time off the clock with the incompletion. JT, what a play. That's why he has a star under his player. What an absolute play. Just going to get it out to Mo Alley Cox really quick on the RPO look. Jared Verse was licking his chops. JT up the gut. Great job there. Offense is kind of rolling here. 4:30 left.
Here we go.
JT's got to figure it out because we're going to just keep grinding this. God dang it. Who is that? God. We cannot block him. Him and Jared Verse have just been an issue all game, and I don't even know who the other one is. We hit Josh Downs. He was wide open. That's going to get us close to 3 minutes left here. We are just kind of milking this clock.
Here we go. Shot.
Just milking it. JT, again with a huge run. I wish it would show me what his stats are. Thank you. 16 for 82. That's it? It feels like he had way more than 82 yards. Interesting. All right. Well, he's going to continue to get the ball here as time's winding down. The Rams are going to elect to let us run it down to the 2-minute warning and then try to figure it out from there. There he is again. Who is this? It's really starting to make me angry. 2019, 1 first down here. Should pretty much seal the deal. We don't need to be one-dimensional. This timeout number 1 by Sean McVay. What I mean by not be one-dimensional is we can't be afraid to throw the ball, right? Especially if they're man-to-man there. That would have been sick. Tyler Warren would have had a touchdown. Alex Pierce, first down. 1:52 left. They do use their second timeout. We're down at the 8. We shouldn't have scored. The animation took me in. I was trying to go down early, but that's fine. Gonna make it an 8-point game. We should have maybe went for 2. Definitely should have went for 2. Try to make it a 9-point game. Missed opportunity there. They do have one timeout. 1:49 left here. That's a missed opportunity just to go down. Make them burn their final timeout. All right, here we go. Defense. What are they doing? Talk about not having to be one-dimensional. It's an interesting play call. Obviously works out. They got 10 yards, but come up, make a tackle, or just let Devontae Adams. Was that Wally? Justin Wally with the missed tackle? Sure was. Just trying to cut tackle him just to make sure that he can't break our tackle, and we miss it. So 118 and counting here for the Rams. Defense here, bend and break. Bend but don't break. Don't bend and break. Bend, don't break. Been doing it all day. Go up and make a play. Yeah, okay. Devontae Adams is in the backfield. Don't love that. Okay, now they... Oh, boy. Get to him. Thank you. That's what you get, that BS touchdown that you just got. Just absolutely insane. All right, get this onside kick. Get out of here with a win. Josh Downs comes up, gets it. Game over. 27-25. That touchdown just put me in probably the worst mood. Just absolutely insanity. Colts go on the road, get a win here in LA. 27-25. We go to 4-0. They go to 0-4. I don't know what the rest of their division looks like, but it's not looking good for them making the playoffs. So hopefully they can figure it out. I'm not a Rams fan, but I cheer for them most of the time, unless they're playing the Vikings. But 23 of 31, 74% completion, 291 touchdown, 1 INT. That INT was on the very first play of the game. 19 for 91 and 2 touchdowns for JT. Khalil Herbert got 1 touch today outside of kick returns, and he got in the end zone. So Richardson also 7 for 80 on the ground. Did not get into the end zone, however. Receiving wise, 5 for 56 for Taylor, 5 for 62 for Downs, 5 for 79 for Pittman. Downs did get in the end zone. Defensively, Charlie's is probably on the top of this or close. 7 tackles for Kenny Moore, 6 for Cam Bynum, with 2 being tackles for loss. Charlie's had 6, Franklin had 6, both had 3 for loss. Charlie's with the sack and with the interception. Grover Stewart also got home on a sack. DeForest Buckner got a sack on the 2-point conversion, I believe, so it doesn't really count towards that aspect of things. Pass defects, Charlie's with 2. Tre'Davious Ward should have had another one on that touchdown, but we'll just leave it alone because it's just going to make me more mad. So 27-25 victory here in LA. All right, we get LB Breakout Part 2 question mark. All right, let's check out this, then we'll watch the weekly recap, and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to keep pushing Jalen Charlie's over the next couple weeks. I think he's got potential to really break out. Sounds good. I've been seeing his potential on film. Let's see what he can unlock the next part of the game and hammer home the fact that he's needs to be consistent as well. Too bad it wasn't this game because he was insane.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the Indianapolis Colts. And here's Khalil Herbert. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's a welcome sight here. Back from injury, Chris Godwin. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. The Bucs get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens get it done on the road as they come away with the win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
All right, so there's the weekly recap. We got a look at Jalen Charlie's potentially having another breakout opportunity, which is fantastic. So we got to continue to work on him, and he's doing a great job on his own, to be honest. We're not really using him much. We're using Franklin more so. But we got another win, 4-0. My thing is like, yeah, we're winning these games, right? But outside of the Dolphins game, it hasn't been easy. So I'm still kind of on the fence about maybe changing up the sliders a little bit. So just keep that in mind for moving forward, because are the Colts going to be 4-0? Maybe, right? They did get a week 1 win against Miami, and Miami looked horrible. So maybe they will. They go to the Broncos next week, or this coming week, and it's going to be a tough one. So we'll have to keep tabs on what they do in real life and see if we need to adjust by that. But if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. It helps a ton. I greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate you. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.